Hello, everyone. Welcome back out to Donald L. Provance Field, Howard Bell Sports Complex, Glendale High School here in Springfield, Missouri. We've got Game 2 for you. We have the Liberty Blue Jays from Liberty, Missouri, taking on the Glendale Falcons. And we just finished up. Glendale lost a tight one to Seckman. Seckman got out with a win after losing their game against Kearney. They got a win. So this is the last game of the day here. And I think we got a dandy for you. First of all, Youth Baseball Midwest is produced by Red Earth Productions, LLC. My crack crew, Drew Klutz, our engineer and director, Lauren Klutz, bringing you all the pictures, keeping you up to date on what's going on here. If you're looking for some production work from for your company, your sports group, anything of that nature, please go check out Red Earth Productions, LLC. Go check us out at redearthprod.com. That's prod.com, and we'd be happy to help you. All right, guys, this is the Red Blue tournament. We're coming down to the end of it. A lot of games. We're going to get you some scores to start with here from around the state. I think that's a good opportunity to get this thing rolling properly. Ray-Pac is playing Parkway South. It's 0-0. Of course, we saw that Bentonville. Some of these games over. I've got to get to Nixa earlier today. Beat Kearney 5-2. Francis Howell 15-4 over CBC. Lafayette 9, North Point 7. That is part of the Midwest Classic tournament up there, hosted by Francis Howell. That's in St. Louis. Smithville takes down the Savannah Savages. I got to say it like that every time. I can't help it. Lee Summit North 12-1 over the Ozark Tigers. Wow, Lee Summit North, that's a good win. My boys from Fort Zumwalt East, 8-1 over Orchard Farm, the Varsity Eagles. Congrats to that, man. The Zumwalt keeps rolling. Stratford, the Indians, 6-4 over Nevada. That is a big-time win for Stratford. Wow. It was at Stratford. Nevada, one of our top, I think, 5 teams in Class 4. Stratford, ooh, good win for them. Blue Springs, 8-7 over Green Valley. Lindbergh Flyers, Fort Zumwalt West Jaguars. They ended in a tie, 7-7. Wow. Blair Oaks, 8, Fulton 5. The Falcons keep rolling, man. Jeff City, 4, and the Fatima Comets, 1. And then Kickapoo, earlier today, took down Liberty North, 6-1. That's a good win for the Chiefs. Not off to the best start, but they've been playing good competition. A 6-1 win for the Chiefs. That's really good. The Liberty Blue Jays beat Nixa 3-2. And let's see what else. And then Liberty North came back and beat Webb City 8-4. Earlier today, Lindbergh, that's a good win for Lindbergh. Beat Francis Howell 3-1 up in the Midwest Classic. Lafayette, coming off that loss to SLU, takes down CBC 2-1. North Point got a good win against the Howell Central Spartans. So that's where we're at with some scores there. Just wanted to go around the league. Let's talk about our game today. We got Liberty Blue Jays out here getting ready. Liberty with the loss, and that was the thing. They came back and lost. Webb City beat them, came back late and beat them. They're 7-2 on the season. And this team has a pretty rich history. I remember the first state championship we covered way back in 2021. It was the Liberty Blue Jays taking down Fort Zumwalt West in the championship game. They were 32-9 that year. They had won 3 straight district championships from 18 to 21, and finally got that championship. Won a district title in 14. They finished third in the state in 2012, second in 2011, and they had a district title in 2009. This team has put together double-digit wins since 2009, 20-win seasons. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20-plus win seasons in that time span from 2009 to 2026. And in the season they won the state title, they were 32 wins. There you go. So pretty good history here for this Blue Jays squad. And we got Owen Shelton going on the mound. So, and we had a chance to catch up with Coach Bragg before the game here. Drew, why don't you please go ahead and roll the tape? All right, folks, we're here with the head coach of the Liberty Blue Jays, Kirk Bragg. Coach, running around, thanks for taking a minute for us. I appreciate it. Yep. Getting ready to play Glendale. It's been a long weekend. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about some of the things you've learned about your team.
So the first part of this season, we always like to evaluate our team based off about the first 15 games. So we're kind of right at the end of that here, coming into the back end of the 15 games, just to figure out what we have on the mound defensively, different lineup changes, putting some guys in. All our guys work hard, so just giving them opportunities to see if they can work through this and know their roles. And we're kind of getting this thing settled out in games like this, and this weekends like this gives us a chance to kind of iron that out a little bit better.
There you go. You have Owen Shelton on the mound. I know we were talking earlier at the end of a long week. It's a matter of arms left and whatnot. What do we know about Owen Shelton?
Yeah, so Owen, he was a guy last year for us on JV that didn't get a chance to pitch a whole lot. Worked through a little bit of some arm issues now. Now he's kind of back. He's a 4-pitch mix. He's done a really good job basically relieving for us. And, now he's going to get a chance to kind of see if we can go. We're hoping to get some front-end innings out of him, and then we have some other guys lined up to kind of go behind him. And, definitely don't want to get to our jicks.
Right.
Just in case, guys. But it may happen. It may happen today.
You never know. It's one of those things. It's the last game. So when you take this tournament and you go back, you start getting into conference play. What does this type of things mean, and how do you learn from this and put the guys in the right places?
No. This is exactly what it's supposed to be. Baseball's not an easy game. We've had a lot of one-run games, which has prepared us for what we need to do. They've also done a really good job executing our system. We play a lot of system baseball, and then they've done a good job with that. And then just the last game that we had where kind of things got unraveled a little bit. And then we kind of see where we're at. Is the sky falling, or do we just kind of stick together and understand that this baseball today isn't probably our best day, and we just move on to the next one? So that's what I'm hoping in this game, that we just kind of flip the page and just play with what the innings in front of us, and just play with the opportunity and see if we can do it good.
Have you been happy with your offensive performance so far, Coach?
Yeah, I really have, and only because we've been in such really close games that we've had to go to this system. And they've responded well. But that's not really how we like to do it this early in the season. We want them to work the barrel and work it through it that way. But no, to win some of our games this year, we've had to go to that. So it's been good. It's been positive on the offensive side of it.
Very good. Well, we're looking forward to the game. Appreciate you taking a moment.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, folks, here we go. I wanted to share a little bit here. Some of the leaders of this team here, batting-wise, we're going to see for this Liberty Blue Jays squad. Fletcher Pauling leading the team as far as hitting with the amount of at-bats. Hitting 478 on the season, got a 500 OBP. I love the OPS. When you start talking, you're over 1,000, 1.152. That's getting it done. He's got a 652 slugging percentage. He's got 2 doubles, a triple, along with 11 total hits. 3 RBIs, 4 runs scored. He hasn't walked any, but he's only struck out 3 times. That's pretty impressive right there. You're hitting like that, and you've only struck out 3 times. That shows you why the batting average is there. And we're going to see Aiden Nicholson as well, hitting 421 on the young season. So there's some guys with putting up some pretty good numbers, putting up some opportunities. The pitcher we're going to see, Owen Shelton, he's only gone 2 1/3 innings so far in one game. Faced 11 batters, 42 pitches. He doesn't have anything to show for that except for 1 hit. He's only given up 1 earned run, 3 walks. He's got 3 Ks, and so a 3 ERA. So it'll be interesting to see this young man. Coach Bragg talked about him, and just the overall scope of what they're working on. I love what Coach Bragg had to say about his team, and just what they're working towards here in this part of the season. Just learning about the team, who gets to play, it's been interesting listening to the coaches chat with us about it, who's playing in this game? Are we getting the guys the innings? Have we seen this guy yet? And do we know what we've got? And I think that's the biggest thing early in the season. Most of the coaches take the first third of the season. When you're talking about 36 games, that's what you got. So 10 to 13 games, that's what you're dealing with. And I'll tell you honestly, we're seeing that across the board. First third of the season is basically as much spring training as you can get. And we're seeing that big time. So appreciate Coach Bragg. It was so great because we met Coach Bragg 2 years ago, and Coach Stiegel, we had Coach Stiegel, Coach Bragg, and Coach McElliott at Liberty North High School, and we had a great podcast with those guys talking baseball. And then we were sitting talking and then the following year he did it again. He came out and we had Coach Jay Meyer from Lee Summit West over at Blue Springs with Coach McElliott. He's always a great conversation. Love to talk with Coach Bragg. He's just a heck of a fun guy to talk to. Knows the game, and so we appreciate everything that he's done for baseball around here. And we've got the home team here, or the host team. I don't know who the home team is, to be honest. We'll figure that out. But we've got the Glendale Falcons. And, folks, early on this season, I've been talking with my staff. Say that again, Drew. Say that again, Drew. I had the button pushed. My fault, buddy. Glendale's a home team. There I was making him work for it. Thank you, Drew. My team, see, they're on it. In the truck, getting it done in there. That's the way it rolls. Love that. So Glendale is not only the host team, but they are the home team in this ball game. So we've got a lot to go through here. But Brady Yates, he has got 35, I think it was 35 ribbies, and he's already hit 8 home runs in this young season. I'm going to tell you something, folks. You hit 8 home runs in a high school season, and there's a lot of people talking about you like, whoa, you see that? And he's already hit 8 in, I think they're in game 13. This is game, I think, 14 for them. That is impressive. Might even be 15 because they were 10-3. I'll have to look at that. And we'll pull this over here. Yep, they were 10-3 before the game. Yeah, Seckman, their Seckman game, that was their 14th game. This will be their 15th game. They're 10-4 right now, going to be taking on Liberty. And we got a chance to talk with Coach Julian, and I want to give a shout-out to the hospitality here, Coach Julian, everybody, the folks in the Stratton's Landing, all the folks up in the press box, everybody that's associated here with this Glendale program have been fantastic to work with, great hosts. We appreciate the hospitality. It's been really great, so we appreciate it. But we had a chance to talk with Coach Julian about his squad. So, Drew, let's go ahead and roll that. All right, folks, we're here with the Glendale Falcons head coach, Jim Julian. Coach, first of all, thank you for inviting us down, but want to talk to you about your team so far, early, what you've seen.
All right. Off to a pretty good start. We're 10-3. Brady H is kind of leading us right now. He's hit 8 home runs and has mid-30s RBIs. But credit to those guys in front of him, too. They're getting on base and allowing him to drive them in. But swinging it pretty well. Our pitching, we're kind of still looking for some guys to kind of come in bullpen-wise. But getting good pitching enough to, win his 10 games so far. So, we're playing pretty well right now and feeling pretty good.
It's tough when you graduate so many guys over the last couple of years. You got a young squad. Mm-hmm. How have you seen them come together as a team so far?
Yeah, we've got a lot of sophomores in the starting lineup, a few seniors, so pretty young overall. And, they've kind of worried about that, or not very worried, but, how are they going to react to varsity level baseball? And, right from the start, they've kind of stepped in and took it as a challenge and embraced it and enjoyed it. And they've, they haven't missed a beat really from off season and early scrimmages and things like that. And just trying to put the ball in play and hustle and use our speed a little bit. And, so far we've been doing a good job of that.
Very good. The bottom of your order, have you been getting, evidently you're getting production up and down through your offense. Talk about it, maybe a couple of guys in the bottom of that order that have been producing for you.
Yeah, so Bo West is sitting down there. He's been swinging the bat really well. Alex McCauley's been catching for us and hitting in the 9-hole, and he's kind of come on of late and got on base for us. Walker Ransdell's been hitting 7, swinging it from the left side, and early on, he was hitting the ball hard at people, and now they're starting to drop a little bit. And so, getting some production from the bottom. And, at least we try to preach a little bit, just don't strike out. And so far this year, we've been limiting our strikeouts enough and, putting the ball in play from the bottom half. And they're getting on base, just as much as anybody and setting the table for the top. Very good. Well, we're looking forward to seeing it. Thanks a lot again, and good luck to you. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate Coach taking the time. We're busy hustling all the lineups and figuring out names. I love it, man. It's a heck of a lot of fun here. Let's take a look at some history for Glendale. This Glendale squad, since 2009. Now, 2011, they had a down one, 7-14 that year, 11 wins in 2009, 13 in 2010. But since 2012, 13-15, they had a down year in 14-15, 17 wins in 16, 22 in 17, 21 in 18, 22 in 19. They won the district title, 20 in 21, won a district title. They won 25 games in 2022, but failed to win the district title. A district title in 23 and 24 with 25 and 26 wins. Last year was a tough season they graduated some seniors. They still had Sebastian Norman, but that was very young, as a lot of these kids here that are still with this squad. And they were 13-14, but off to a 10-4 start. Looking forward to watching them play earlier against Seckman. Saw a lot of good at-bats. Pitching depth, there were some guys doing it. And the shortstop, Charlie Hable, I'll tell you what, he made 2 or 3 probably, I think, 3 plays where he is ranging in the hole, getting up and throwing guys out. He's I don't know if you can see over there if you got the picture or not, but he's number 12 over there. I mean, as a shortstop, you see the height. He looks like he's, about 6'2", and but he's got great range. The arm works, and he gets the ball, and he's throwing people out. So impressive so far from what we've seen from the shortstop there. And Glendale, I think they'll be just fine as they continue to progress in this season. The Red and Blue Festival, that's what they call it, the festival. Here this weekend, they've played Lee Summit North. They beat Lee Summit North 6-2, lost to Liberty North 14-4. That's what I'm saying. Liberty North's beating up on a lot of folks. They lost to Seckman 6-4, close game. And so here we are with Seckman, with Liberty. Liberty in this tournament, or in this festival, we'll put it that way. They played Nixa, won 3-2, lost to Webb City 15. I think it was 15-9, and now they have Glendale here. And they just finished playing Staley on April 2nd, which is Thursday. And they beat Staley 8-7. And they lost to Grain Valley, which was interesting, man. That's a tough loss. Grain Valley has really struggled. After winning up in Kearney, Nebraska, they beat Kearney High School 4-3. And so they've had some really good wins. We got the Blues coming out here, and we're going to get going here with some lineups for you. Hopefully the wind is going to die down in the evening here, and we'll get going. Our visiting squad, the Liberty Blue Jays, we'll let I like to always let the PA announcer do that too when we get there. We'll see if he starts off. The music's down. And there we go. Go ahead, Drew. Let him do it.
Here on Donald Provance Field in the Howard Bell Sports Complex on the campus of Glendale High School. Special welcome this evening to our visitors from Liberty. We are very honored to have you here. Before we get our game started tonight, let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Liberty Blue Jays. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 9, Logan Sutton. Playing second base, number 4, Fletcher Pauling. First base, number 40, Jonathan Piercy. The designated hitter is number 15, Grady Coppinger. Right fielder, number 18, Derek Wilson. Playing third base, number 24, Cam Gillespie. Playing left field, number 22, Aiden Nicholson. The pitcher is number 17, Owen Shelton. Catcher, number 6, Aiden Clark. Center fielder, number 1, Spencer Lynn. And now here are your Glendale Falcons. Playing left field, number 18, Colin Roach. Playing second base, number 3, Kyle Julian. Playing third base, number 8, Brady Yates. Designated hitter, number 16, Reed Jackson. Shortstop, number 12, Charlie Hobble. Center fielder, number 9, Walker Ransdell. Playing first base, number 35, Caden Toohey. Pitcher, number 1, Bo West. Right fielder, number 9, Grayson Biggers. And the catcher, number 25, Alex McCauley. Correction, Grayson Biggers is number 20.
All right, let's, I know we just did that, but let's get you the lineups here. Liberty Blue Jays, Number 9, Logan Sutton leading off. Number 4, Fletcher Pauley in the 2-hole. Jonathan Piercy, number 40, hitting third. In the 4-hole, number 15, Grady Coppinger. In the 5-hole, number 18, Derek Wilson. In the 6-hole, number 24, Cam Gillespie. Saw him at a couple of showcases. It'll be interesting to see him play. In the 7-hole, number 22, Aiden Nicholson. In the 8-hole, number 17, Owen Shelton. And in the 9-hole, number 6, Aiden Clark. In the 9-hole is number 1, Spencer Lind. I think I messed up that a little bit because I don't think Owen. So I think sorry, folks. I think that's my fault on the roster. I think I got that a little messed up. But, hey, you know what? In the defensive positions for the Glendale Falcons on the bump is Bo West. His battery mate is Alex McCauley. In the first base, Caden Toohey. In second base will be Kyle Julian. Third base, Brady Yates. Shortstop is Charlie Hobble. And in center field, Walker Ransdell. And in left field, Colin Roach. And in right field, Grayson Biggers. All right. Yeah, I think Spencer Lind is being hit for in the gentleman in center field. He'll be the one that Grady Coppinger. So it is in the 9-hole. That is the 9 players. I just wanted to confirm that. All right, here we go. First pitch, and that is fair. Oh, he called it foul. Looked like it was fair, but I'm not blue, so there you go. Strike 1. It's close to right over the bag, but blue calls it foul, and we do it again. Curveball for a strike. It's quickly 0-2 to Logan Sutton. He did not go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sutton on the young season. Hitting a $167. Struggling a bit. He's getting on base with 348, so he's still getting on base. Three and two. It's what you want from a leadoff hitter. Very patient, able to take pitches. He's got to understand the strike zone. And the fastball, and he gets the walk. So a leadoff walk here from Bo West. Now Fletcher Pauling, on the other hand, we talked about him. This young man is just destroying the baseball, hitting .478, 1152 OPS. In that 2-hole, that's some damage. See how aggressive Coach Bragg is. Squares the bunt, and it's foul. Still giving the signs. Gotta love it. I know there's a lot of guys that have gone to the cards and yelling out the numbers. I love when I see a coach still giving signs. That's in the dirt. Nice job by McCauley, keeping that in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. Probably will see the lights come on here for too long. The wind's died down. It seems to have helped the chilliness of it all. Or it's maybe just I'm moving and talking a little bit more. There you go. Back in safely. Caden Toohey at first, holding the runner on. Sun on the left side of the field still is gonna be a factor. And there's a bunt. Nice job. Yates to it. Makes the play. And nobody's at third. And that is great base running by Logan Sutton. Yates having to come and cover, and nobody got back. The shortstop did not get back to the third base bag. And a sack bunt gets the runner all the way to third base and an opportunity to get a lead here. Out number one. And a strike. Jonathan Piercy at the plate. Piercy, 26 plate appearances. Slugging .455 and drives this one into center. And that's probably going to be plenty deep enough. Throw is not going to be in time. And that's how you manufacture runs. Coach Bragg, 2 sacks, 1 a bunt, 1 a fly, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Blue Jays. West now facing Grady Coppinger, the DH, and he rips one right at the right fielder, maybe takes a step, ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the first. Blue Jays 1, Falcons coming up. All right, folks, today's presentation of the Red and Blue Festival here in Springfield, Missouri at Glendale High School, presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Go to kilogear.com, check it out, learn more. We'll be talking about it some more. Use the promo code Y.B.M.10 to get 10% off your purchase. Let's get to the starting lineup here for this Glendale Falcons squad. Leading off as number 18, Colin Roach. In the 2-hole, number 3, Kyle Julian. In the 3-hole, number 8, Brady Yates. In the 4-hole, number 16, Reed Jackson. In the 5-hole, number 12, Charlie Hobble. In the 6-hole, number 9, Walker Ransdell. In the 7-hole, number 35, Caden Toohey. In the 8-hole, number 1, Bo West. And in the 9-hole, number 20, Grayson Biggers. Defensively, for the Blue Jays on the mound is Owen Shelton. His battery mate, Aiden Clark. At first base, Jonathan Piercy. At second base, Fletcher Pauley. Third base, Cam Gillespie. At shortstop, Logan Sutton. In center field is Spencer Lind. In left field, Aiden Nicholson. And in right field, Derek Wilson. So Roach stepping into the batter's box. He had some good at-bats in that game against Seckman we were watching. And Shelton throws one to the backstop. Somebody must have told him to hit the bull. Two balls, no strikes to open up this bottom of the first inning. That's a strike. Outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Grounded sharply. And a diving stop by Piercy. The throw over. Nice job there by the pitcher Shelton to get there. And 3-1 if you're scoring at home there, folks. That's a heck of a play by the big man over there, Piercy. Wow. Kyle Julian at the plate. Curveball. Strike one. Fastball misses in. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Julian. Ball stays up. 2-1. That's right off. I know that's on the shin guard, but right off the knee of the catcher. Oof. That hurts, man. I don't care. That hurts. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll do it again here. Shelton, a little awkward in his delivery. It's interesting. Misses. Looks like a change up there. 3-2. Got kind of a funky delivery. Ground ball, Cam Gillespie. Nice stab. Throws over. That is out number 2. So the Blue Jays flashing a bit of leather here. Gillespie showing off the arm.
Now batting third baseman number 8, Brady Yates.
And that's 2 outs. Curveball misses. We'll see how careful they are with Yates. That's 2 curveballs in a row. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know that Coach Bragg wants to throw him a fastball. I don't think I would. That's the 3rd curveball in a row, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Finally a fastball that's way outside. 3-1. Reed Jackson on deck. Reed Jackson hit a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 7th. To make it a 6-4. Oh, fastball up, just missed it, fouled it back out of play, 3-2. But he hit one off of that light standard over there in left field. It was a good shot. Not way up, but just, about where that box is on the light standard over there. Curveball, Yates gonna hustle. Oh, that's a heck of a play by Cam Gillespie because Yates was trucking it. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the top of the 2nd inning. 1-0 Blue Jays. All right, our second game here of the Red and Blue Festival is presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. The next evolution in micro-weighted training, doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. And folks, I'm wearing a pro compression shirt. Got the weights there, feeling it. It's great, but you can also order clothing that isn't the compression gear. Everyday wear for the office, whatever you need. Go check it out, kilogear.com. Use the promo code Y.B.M.10 to get 10% off your purchase. And, hey, start burning calories while you're walking around. I know I am. All right, here we go. Starting pitcher Bo West here for the Blue Jays. Not the Blue Jays, excuse me, the Falcons. I knew that. I was testing everybody else out there. Don't have any information really on him. Fastball. Oh, that's a heck of a play. Fighting the sun. That ball was right there. He's got the sunglasses on. But that is a heck of a catch out there in left field by Colin Roach. Out number one, Cam Gillespie just made two really nice plays in the bottom of the first at the plate. Hitting left-handed. Takes strike one. That's what the old baseball economics, one pitch, one out for Bo West. That helps the pitch count tremendously. And he's quickly up 0-2 on Gillespie. Very efficient here for Bo West. Fastball. That's tailing away from the center fielder, and he's not going to get to it. And it bounces over his head. Gillespie on his way to second, and he is trucking into third. The throw is going to be not in time. A little misplay. He was hustling to it, and when he knew he couldn't get there, it bounced up off that turf over his head, and Gillespie's into third with a one-out triple. Aiden Nicholson at the plate. So another opportunity for the Blue Jays here to get a run. And that is grounded to the shortstop. One hop off the mound. He goes to first base. They concede the run. And another productive out, folks. I'm going to keep saying that. All you young youth players, you ground out and a run scores, that's a good thing. So an RBI for Nicholson on the ground out. It's two outs, and it's 2-0 Blue Jays and a big swing and a miss from Shelton, and that is strike one. West has been really good. He's been efficient. He's pitching to contact, and that one's back to the netting. That's good hustle. But a swing, and it's 0-2. Here on Shelton. That's in shallow left field. Fighting it, making the catch is Roach. Blue Jays tack on another run, but we head to the bottom of the second inning. Woo, that ball comes sailing back here. Our game today here at the Red and Blue Festival at Glendale High School, presented by our good friends at Kilo Gear. What if your training worked even when you weren't thinking about it? Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to everyday movement, helping you train smarter and perform better without extra effort. Go to kilogear.com. Use the promo code Y.B.M.10. Get 10% off your purchase. Hey, it's a great way to get a good workout, especially if you don't have time to go to the gym. And I don't have time to go to the gym. All right, starting pitcher for the Blue Jays, Owen Shelton. Owen Shelton, a 3 ERA, a whip of 1.714. And, of course, we talked about it, just 2 1/3 innings. But he's faced 11 batters, given up 1 hit, 1 earned run. And Reed Jackson swings and fouls it, strike 1. Our player spotlight presented by our good friends right here, the Booster Club for Glendale High School. They have been fantastic here. The volunteers working, they've been working the grill, got the great stuff in the concession stand. 1 ball, 1 strike. I had the hot dog and nachos. It was very tasty. It was a good hot dog. That's one of the better hot dogs I've had in a while at the concession stands. Bun was nice and good. Everything's fresh, fantastic. Appreciate the folks here and their hospitality. Always go to the concession stands. That's how the boosters. And that's a strike. 2-2. That's how they help their programs. If you got a booster program at your school, it's always good, man. Make sure you get into the concession stand. Did he go? He did not go. Was outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Jackson. Goes upstairs, Shelton does, and blows the fastball by him. Jackson chased late, out number 1. Shortstop Hobble coming to the plate. Curveball for a strike. One ball, 1 strike.
Go on time for a fastball. Here you go, kid. Good job. Come on, Chuck. Here you go, 12. Come on, kid. Come on, Charlie.
That ball is lifted into right field and foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to the third baseman. Up. Excuse me.
Now to play center fielder number 9, Walker Ransdell.
We got 2 outs. Walker Ransdell to the plate, and a ground ball to the shortstop. And a 1-2-3. We're heading to the top of the 3rd inning, 2-0 Blue Jays.
Please don't
Today's broadcast here for the Red and Blue Festival presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. KiloGear.com. As the first pitch by Aiden Clark is fouled off. Caught the catcher a little bit there, McCauley. Blue gave him a chance to kind of get himself back together. Clark hitting .222 on the season. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Spencer Lind on deck. Swing and a miss, and he goes down on strikes. Out number one. Bo West looking really good here for the Falcons. Both pitchers, I mean, the Blue Jays have manufactured 2 runs. And that's where we're at. And both pitchers have been very good. Didn't quite get on top of that. Ball 1 to Spencer Lind, the center fielder. That goes back to the fence. One ball, one strike. Grounded to Yates. Oh, snagged it, comes up, fires across. Wow. We're seeing some fantastic game play, defensive play by both teams. Yates comes up with a big-time play there. That's tough with the sun in your face. And it's 2 outs. We're back to the top of the order with Logan Sutton. Oh, I'm sorry. That's correct. That wasn't Spencer Lind. That was Logan Sutton at the plate, folks. I messed myself up. So it's 2 outs. Fletcher Pauling. And that is fouled back and out of play, and nobody wanted to catch that. Strike 1. That's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Spencer Lind, the center fielder, is being hit for as Grady Coppinger is the DH. West is up 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball, can't get him to chase. Pauling had this sacrifice bunt that moved the runner all the way to third and just gets enough of that to foul it back. Everybody hustling after foul balls. Gotta love it. Curveball, couldn't quite get on top of that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hope everyone's enjoying the broadcast. If you're watching. Got it in on the hands. Catch made by the shortstop. Hobble. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Blue Jays. All right, folks, patrolling the scoreboard between innings, as you've seen, is our good friends over at Prime Sports Midwest, your favorite destination for all things baseball, the official gear provider for Youth Baseball Midwest. And it's your favorite destination for all things baseball. From top gear to expert advice, they help players get game ready. Go to primesportsmw.com, order online, great stuff there. If you're a club member, you get a discount. Make sure you use the promo code that's in the club. If you want to visit a location, Fenton, Missouri, Chesterfield, Missouri, if you're in the metro area. primesportsmw.com. First pitch to Caden Toohey is a ball low. That misses low. 2 balls, no strikes. That's into shallow. Oh, no, it's hit further than I thought it was. That was into left center. That carried quite a bit. But to it is the center fielder, Spencer Lind. Out number 1. I don't even think the right field or the left fielder saw that ball. He was covering his eyes trying to see it, and he just couldn't see it. Bo West at the plate. That's a strike. Grayson Biggers on deck. So far, Glendale has failed to break through. It's quickly 0-2. Shelton taking a long look. Fastball. That's fouled back and out of play. 0-2. Curveball. Strike 3. Grayson Biggers to the plate. The right fielder, 2 outs. Fastball into center. Lind over. Catch made. Shelton has faced the minimum through 3. We head to the top of the 4th, 2-0 Blue Jays. Folks, we hope you have enjoyed the broadcast so far. We've had a great amount of fun bringing it to you. Second game today here on Youth Baseball Midwest, the most comprehensive youth baseball coverage in the Midwest, bringing you showcases, players, teams, moments shaping the future of the game. We have a great time with it. If you got a chance, hey, hit the subscribe button. You can see more. Hit the dinger next to it. It's not a home run, but it does get you notifications for more live events like this. If you get it, and if you want to, go check out some of our great podcasts from the off season. We have some great Hitting Zone, Keep Climbing with Brett Graves, Baseball 101, Dave Wiggins. And also, if you so choose, we have some great sponsors and partners, but hey, we have an opportunity for our fans to help support what we do. YouthBaseballMidwest.com. Click on the Y.B.M Club tab. Become a legacy member, 50% off. We appreciate it greatly. As Piercy fouls off the first pitch. Exclusive content, daily bullpen, everything going on. We got our player spotlights, our coaches previews. We got some great stuff. The winter workout tour in there. Woo! That went right over his noggin. 1 ball, 1 strike. YouthBaseballMidwest.com. Click on the Y.B.M Club tab. Become a Legacy member. We appreciate the support. Curveball popped up. Yates calling for it. Makes the catch. Out number 1. Grady Coppinger, the DH, to the plate.
Batting number 15, Grady Coppinger.
Both pitchers. I mean, you folks, we're not talking about. That ball is into and over the head of the right fielder. Biggers hits the wall in right center, and Biggers a stand-up double.
Batting number 18, Derek Wilson.
Derek Wilson to the plate. Just as I was saying, these pitchers have been very efficient pitching to contact. I mean, I like it. West has been in the strike zone. That one left up a bit, and Coppinger put a big swing on it. There you go. That's nice. I like how he came back there. Strike 1 to Wilson. Wilson being aggressive early in the count. It's good baseball going on here, folks. West seemed undaunted by that. It's 1 out. Runner at second. 2-0 Blue Jays. Got a runner in scoring position trying to increase that lead. Everybody is getting low on pitching. And that's a strike there, 0-2, and that's what Coach Bragg alluded to in his interview, the getting to the jick, the just in case. The jicks. Ground ball's foul. Because everybody has used up their staff over the last 4 days, or 3 days from Thursday till today. Even Wednesday, it's been a lot of baseball being played with tournaments going on. These guys are playing 4 and 5 games over these 3 days. And that's in the dirt. It will definitely test your pitching staff. And if you're looking to make a late run, district run, get a district championship, and into the state playoffs, that pitching depth is key. That's into the gap and is going to be down and to the wall. So back-to-back doubles by Coppinger, then Wilson. And it's an RBI, and it's 3-0 Blue Jays. Cam Gillespie coming to the plate. 2 good swings here, back-to-back. And another one in the gap and down. And I think maybe he just got a misread. Maybe thought that was going to be a little closer to being caught and didn't get the jump. Didn't score on the Gillespie single. So it's 1st and 3rd. Aiden Nicholson at the plate. Because when I saw that go down, I looked over and he had just started running. So Didn't get quite the read he needed there to score. And better part of valor, don't get thrown out. And that's in the dirt. Nice job by McCauley, keeping that ball in front, keeping the runner at third base. Nicholson grounded out to the shortstop, his first at bat. Squares to bunt again and gets it down. Here comes Gillespie. West doesn't get there, and everybody's safe. On the bunt hit for Nicholson. Shelton now at the plate. Shelton hitting 200 on the season. Shows it, squares it, pulls it back, and just fists it over the shortstop. And another RBI single as Gillespie scores. Nicholson to third. First and third and one out. And they're heading to the bullpen there for Glendale to get somebody going. And Coach is heading to the mound to talk to his pitcher. Liberty breaking it open here with 3 in the fourth. It's a 5-0 ball game. Coach Bragg got a couple of big-time hits from Coppinger and Wilson, and then Gillespie with the single, and Aiden and Shelton playing a little small ball, although he pulled back and just got it fisted over the shortstop. Regular depth, that's just a little flare to the shortstop, but he was in at the grass. Or he was playing in. Showing the bunt. West squares the bunt. And it's a ball. Aiden Clark at the plate. Squares again. That's in the dirt. Number 5. Running for the pitcher, Max Ott. Steals second. Second and third. Shows the bunt, pops it foul, and hits the netting. Two balls and a strike to Aiden Clark now. And he rips a one through the hole as he showed the bunt again. The throw is coming home, but it's not going to be in time. It's cut off. by the first baseman, Tui. And that's 2 more runs scoring as the 9-hole hitter Clark singles.
Courtesy runner to the 23, Luke Bauer. Now at the plate with 9, Logan Sutton.
Number 23 now running for the catcher, and that is Luke Bauer. And it's a 7-0 ball game here. It's getting away from the Falcons here in the 4th inning. Bullpen is going, but not soon enough. That's twice that they have executed that. They've showed the bunt, got it pulled back, and, I mean, he hit it through a gaping hole there. The second baseman had come to first. Throw over. He's back in time. We're back to the top of the order with Logan Sutton. No balls, 1 strike. Sutton walked and scored. He grounded out to the third baseman in the 3rd. One ball, 1 strike. Two balls, no strikes, or 2 balls, 1 strike. On the corner, 2-2. Swing and a miss. The batter is out because first base is occupied. Out number 2. Fletcher Pauling to the plate. He's grounded out. Got the sack. Bunt. 0 for 1. Takes a big swing. Strike 1. Runners back in time. 6 hits, 5 runs in this 4th inning for the Blue Jays. Still a runner there, and that's fouled back. 0-2. That's in the dirt. Runner is safely into second. And that is ball 1. So on the wild pitch, runner advances. McCauley had it in front of him, but it couldn't get to it. He got a good jump on that. That's another one in the dirt. Chested it up. Good job by McCauley. Big swing and a miss. West gets the strikeout, but not before the Blue Jays take advantage. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 7-0 Blue Jays. Folks, we hope you have enjoyed our presentation today of the Red and Blue Festival here at Glendale High School. And our presentation, or our game, is presented by Kilo Gear. Build strength in every move. Built with doctor-designed customizable micro weights that allow you to adjust resistance and train your way. It's a proven system designed to enhance performance while helping protect your joints. And that's the big thing. Burning calories every day. Go to kilogear.com. Use the Y.B.M code, YBM10. Get 10% off your purchase. Get to feeling healthy. Get the strength, burning calories just by everyday movement. Gotta love it. All right, leading off, Colin Roach. That's ball one. It's going to be interesting to see here a long inning. Shelton has faced the minimum. Sat in the dugout a while. It's cooler right now. And that's grounded back up the middle. Knocked down by the shortstop. Piercy, boy, gets off the bag. Both guys laying on the ground. My goodness, that he even got to that and stopped it. That was impressive by Sutton. Wasn't going to get the speedy Roach, though. And an infield single. So there you go. That ends the perfect game for Shelton. Kyle Julian at the plate. Back in safely on the throw over. And that is foul off the bunt attempt. Strike one. Curveball way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough to have. I mean, it's great that you got it, as far as if you're looking at from the Blue Jays perspective, you get 5 runs. But your pitcher's sitting over there kind of stiffening up. Cool night. And he's come out and struggled to regain that form so far here in the fourth. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded. Oh, off the glove of Gillespie. He was thinking too, I think, before he caught the ball. And that's usually a recipe for disaster.
Number 8, Brady Yates.
So the error, and everybody is on. Brady Yates to the plate, not the guy you want to see with runners on base if you're a Blue Jays fan. Ooh, took a big old hack. Strike one. That is what I would call a daddy hack. You got the left fielder almost playing at the warning, both of them playing at the warning track. For goodness sake. Curveball. And that's a strike. It's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3.
Now batting, number 16, Reed Jackson.
Reed Jackson to the plate. Struck out his first at bat. And that ball is popped up shallow right field. He's on it, makes the catch. That is out number 2. So the runners are still at first and second. Now 2 outs. Charlie Hobble to the plate. Shelton working back, gave up the single, the error. Now he struck out Yates, and he's got Reed Jackson to fly out to the right fielder. And that is fouled back out of play, strike 1. And that is grounded foul. 0-2. Shelton back to it here. He's kind of found his rhythm again. Lights just started buzzing, coming on here as the sun is going down. Curveball. Checks the swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball. On the corner, strike 3. He was looking. We head to the top of the 5th. 7-0 Blue Jays.
Be sure to stop by our Stratton's Landing concession stand area. Some wonderful treats available for purchase. Take a moment, go over and take a look.
All right, folks, today's Youth Baseball Midwest Showcase of the Red and Blue Festival here at in Springfield, Missouri, Glendale High School, presented by our good friends at Kilo Gear. The next evolution in micro-weighted training. Doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. You can build strength in every move, and that's what I do. I'm wearing my Kilo Gear. I have the Pro Compression shirt, and I've been wearing it now for a week since we started over in Edwardsville. Maybe it's a little longer than that. Yeah, I think so now. Had it, and I'm really feeling the difference in my arms, wearing it every day, just in what I do because, hey, I can't get to the gym. I don't have time. we're rolling all over the state and everywhere by states, and it's been fantastic for us. Go kilogear.com if you're in that situation, or if you're looking to get something that will help you in the gym as well. Go to kilogear.com, use the Y.B.M code YBM10 to get 10% off. Strike one, Bo West back out. Jonathan Piercy here in the top of the fifth takes strike one, and it is strike two. Piercy has made a couple of nice plays over there at first base. He skies one into center. Making the catch is the center fielder Ransdell for out number one. Grady Coppinger, the DH, to the plate. He is 1 for 2, doubled, scored a run, started the big to-do in the fourth. Grounded foul. Over toward the Glendale dugout. We'll do it again here. One ball, one strike to Coppinger. Thought that might. He was thinking, man, if it just grazes me, it's all right. And it's 2-1. Curveball is spiked. Grounded over his head. That was interesting. I thought the shortstop was going to come cut that off. So I don't know if there's communication or what, but infield single for Coppinger. Back-to-back hits. Brings up Derek Wilson. This is how the fourth inning started, folks. I mean, it's eerie, except for Coppinger hit a double instead of a single. But he stole the base on a wild pitch, and now he's at second base with Wilson at the plate. It's ball one. Deep and off, and a ground rule double bounces up over the wall. So another RBI double for Wilson.
Now batting number 24, Cam Gillespie.
It is 8-0 here, and Coach Julian comes out and gets West. And we're going to see number 17 coming into the ball game, and that is Grant Curtis coming in. To take over for Bo West. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back. All right, the numbers for Bo West. He still has a runner out there, though, that he's responsible for. But at this point, he went 4 and a third, 3 Ks, 1 walk, but 9 hits, 8 runs, and he's still responsible for the runner at second, which is Derek Wilson. So it could be 9. We'll just have to wait and see. Grant Curtis coming in to pitch for the Falcons. And I think as again, we're to the point where you're at your probably 7, 8 guys here in your rotation. And Cam Gillespie is coming up. He singled, scored a run in the 4th. He's got an opportunity to drive in the run at second. And it is ball 1 to Gillespie. And if you're watching at home, this Falcons squad's going to be just fine. They've already won 10 games. Probably maybe not, we're catching them here towards the back end of the depth of their pitching staff. And same way with with the Blue Jays. And, but Shelton has been he's pitched very well here. And Gillespie skies one to center. Catch made. Ransdale gets it back in quickly, and that is 2 outs. Aiden Nicholson to the plate. And that's lined back up the middle. Coach is getting ready to send the runner. The throw is not going to be in time. And it is an RBI single for Aiden Nicholson. Wilson's knocked in a couple, 3 and scored twice. This young man's having a day. Nicholson scored once, knocked one in. It is 9-0 here. And it is ball 1 to Owen Shelton. Throw over. Nicholson back in time. Throw over. And he's back in time. Curveball is away from McCauley, and Nicholson's into second base on the wild pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. To Shelton. Clark is on deck. That's a big swing and a miss. 3-1.
Where you're landing, okay? Get more to him. Everything in sync. Let's go.
Nicholson on the jump. That's ball 4. That's a great read. And it's 1st and 3rd with 2 outs. Max Oddie coming in to run again for the pitcher, number 5. And that brings up Aiden Clark to the plate. Aiden Clark. Let's see here. Clark has 1 RBI on the season and shoots one past the first baseman. 1 run scores, and the throw is into third, and he is out. That's a nice play by Yates. Come back, fires a strike. They get Clark trying to advance to second, but not before another run scores. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 10-0.
Leading off for the Falcons, number 9, Walker Ransdale.
All right, folks, if you're liking what you see, please take a moment, subscribe. Walker Ransdale leading off at the bottom of the 5th. Takes strike 1. Shelton pitching a dandy here. He's allowed 1 hit. There's only been 2 runners on. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. 0-2. I think that's what Coach Bragg was looking for out of Shelton. Save some arms. And that is deep and bounds over a ground rule double. So Shelton leaves one over the middle, and Ransdale deposits it over the with 1 hop. 1 hop in the fence.
Now batting, number 35, Hayden.
And Glendale has their 3rd base runner, 2nd hit. Caden Toohey. Nice stop by the catcher, Clark. Ball 1 to Toohey. Bo West is on deck, yes. Grayson Biggers. And that is fouled back out of play. After that, 1 ball, 1 strike now to Caden Toohey. Another one fouled back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded foul. Good effort over there by Coach. But another one fouled back out of play. Wearing out the baseballs into foul territory. I know we've probably lost some over into the backyards, back over here on the right side. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second. Sun completely down on the field. You see it up on the building a little bit there. We're under the lights. It's cooling off. Little ground ball to the shortstop. Fires across. Nice job by Logan Sutton for out number 1. But the runner advances to third on the ground out. Productive out.
Batting number 1, Bo West.
Bo West at the plate. Biggers on deck. Clark keeping the ball in front. To the center fielder. Here comes the throw. Oh, my goodness. Didn't test it. Spencer Lind showing off the arm. Coach didn't send him, and it is out number 2. That was it was shallow, a line drive, and 20's re-entering. That's right, he had him. Grayson Biggers at the plate. Shelton trying to strand that leadoff double, and it's ball 1. Outside, 2-0. Over the head of Gillespie. Biggers knocks in the run with the 2-out single. Back to the top of the order, Colin Roach. It's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Roach. Shelton now just giving up the 1 run. 3 hits. Actually, yeah, 3 hits. 2 doubles and a single. Or, excuse me, 2 singles and a double. Biggers getting his lead. That's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Roach. Gillespie, oh my goodness, did it even get to that, man? Heck of an effort by Cam Gillespie. We'll do it again. That's outside. 2-2.
Let's go. Get it back. Find a way to win it. Here we go, kid.
Curveball. Shallow. And is going to drop as the right fielder backs up. Nicholson has a big swing, and it just off the end of the bat. Just a misread happens. And Roach is on with a single. So 3 hits here in this inning. And we have Kyle Julian at the plate. Yates on deck. No movement in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. Curveball, strike 1. Another curveball. Gillespie steps on the bag. That's it. They get 1. We head to the top of the 6th, 10-1 Blue Jays.
Fans, why do we ring the bell? Howard Bell was a former standout Parkview High School and Missouri State University baseball player who returned to coach 28 seasons at Glendale High School. He led the GHS program through 4 Ozark Conference championships and over 800 combined victories. He was an inspiration, and never more so than in 2012 as he publicly fought Lou Gehrig's disease.
We're in the top of the 6th, so we're at Game 7 baseball.
2013 at the age of 48. We honor Coach Bell's legacy with enthusiasm, hustle, and passion for the game. We honor him with sportsmanship.
Folks,
We ring the bell in his honor.
that's cool. That was a story. Howard Bell passed away. I didn't hear it all. I'm sorry. I wish we'd have got that story. I'm going to have to get that. Howard Bell was a former coach here. Died at 48, I heard. And they have a bell over there that they ring in his honor. And, oh, he passed away, Drew said, from ALS. So, wow. If I'm not mistaken, I think that may have been the coach, because I've had 3 nephews and a niece go through this school here, and I know Bradley back in the day, he might have played for Coach Bell. I don't know exactly who played, but we're going to have to get some more on that. Wow. Interesting. Reed Jackson coming in from the DH position to pitch, taking over on the mound. And, all right, Game 7 Baseball, game7baseball.com. Another one of our scoreboard presenters. Always a pleasure working with Dave and Dave. They do a great job. Listen, they are one of the, if not, you know what, that's just That's right, they are. Game 7. One of the Midwest premier tournament platforms where players compete and make their mark. We've seen some incredible moments at Game 7 events, and we're looking for some more high-level competition of players rising to the moment. Game7baseball.com, register your team, get into a tournament. Hey, you know what? Tell Dave and Dave Youth Baseball Midwest sent you, and we'll see you guys at the ballpark because we'll be there. With our Super 7, we just finished Arch Madness. We're going to be at the Spring Ring Classic at Ballparks of America April 25th and 26th. Then we're headed over to the Cinco de Mayo at O'Fallon, as that is strike one to Logan Sutton at the plate. That's 1 ball, 1 strike. Middle of the month in May, we'll be heading over again to O'Fallon, to Ozzy's, for the Midland Invitational. Always fun. And then at the end of May, one ball, 2 strikes. End of May, we will be at Warrenton for the Youth Baseball Midwest Super 7 14U Invitational. That's fouled back out of play by Sutton. We have 20 14U teams that will be there that weekend. We did it last year as well. And that ball's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Excuse me. It is a full count. And that's fouled back out of play. $20 teams, great stuff. Looking forward to it. Max Rep Bats out of St. Charles. And that is driven in and down for a leadoff single. Fletcher Pauling. We're going to see Midland there. We'll be seeing the Missouri. Oh. That's strike 1 to Pauling. And that is into right field, but this one is going to be caught for out number 1. Jonathan Piercy coming to the plate. We're looking forward to our 14U Invitational. It was fun last year, 28 teams. We got 20 this year. Very pleased with that. And that is ball 1 at the knees, or below the knees, I should say. Grady Coppinger is on deck. Liberty has banged out 12 hits in this game. And Piercy drives one into center, but it's going to be caught for out number 2. So here comes Coppinger. Sutton at first. Little excuse me, I'm sorry I swung, foul ball. Strike one. That is into center field, right, left center, making the catch on the run for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 10-1. All right, folks, today's game presented by Kilo Gear, build strength in every move. What if your training worked even when you weren't thinking about it? Kilo Gear's micro-weighted apparel adds resistance to your everyday movement, helping you train smarter and perform better without extra effort. Go to kilogear.com and, hey, you know what? Use the Y.B.M 10 promo code, get 10% off your purchase. Brady Yates to the plate. Shelton back out for the 6th. He's pitched very well. Fastball at the knees, strike one. No movement in the dugout. Curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shook him off a couple times. That's grounded to Gillespie up, fires across for out number 1. One out.
Batting number 16, Reed Jackson.
Reed Jackson to the plate. And here comes Coach Bragg. Looks like that's going to be enough for Shelton. I think he's probably at his pitch count. He did a heck of a job. And we're going to get Nicholson, Aiden Nicholson, coming in to pitch in this game. Swapping gloves. And Shelton goes out. And he's Logan Sutton is going to go out to left field. So swapping gloves. Shelton, we'll see where he ends up. And So no substitutions, just rotating positions. And we'll get some numbers here. No runners on, so
Now on the mound.
six and a third, or excuse me, 5 and a third. 3 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 1 run. And 4 Ks. No walks in the game. 0 walks. 5 and a third. 4 hits. 4 Ks. No walks. 1 run. And a heck of an outing for Shelton here against this Falcons team. Pitched very well. So Aiden Nicholson coming to the plate, coming to the bump. Nicholson's got just 2/3 of an inning. He's faced 3 batters, giving up 1 hit, got a strikeout, and there you go. No ERA. So he's coming in to try and finish this game. He's got 2 more outs here in the 6th and then 3 in the 7th, so we'll see if he goes the distance as Reed Jackson is coming back up and will be facing Nicholson. So here we go. We saw Jackson jack one out of here in the game against Seckman in the bottom of the 7th. And that's a strike. One ball, one strike. Good fastball right by Jackson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two. Oh. Time to buzz the tire, Goose. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball up around his chin. Off the catcher's glove, and we've got a full count. Fastball popped him up. Center field. Catch made. Out number 2. Charlie Hobble to the plate. 0 for 2. And that's off the wall, but it's foul. Could have heard it thud. He hit that pretty well, but just couldn't keep it fair. So Nicholson gets ahead here. Waiting for his right fielder to get in place. He does. Curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a good fastball. Had good run. It kept running in on Hobble, and he couldn't catch up with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Spikes the curveball. Clark grabbing his forearm. Looks like he took one off there. Blue's going to give him a second. Make sure he's okay. Brush the rubber pellets off the home plate, and we're good to go. And that is outside. 3-2. No, excuse me. I don't think that. I thought it was 2-2. Must have missed one. And that is ball 4. So the 2-out walk from Hobble brings up Walker Ransdell. Doubled and has scored the only run for this Falcons squad on the RBI single from Grayson Biggers. That is outside. Ball 1. At the knees, 1-1. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes, and that's outside. That's a stolen base for Hobble. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a missed, or is foul tipped into the glove. Nicholson comes in. They strand one. It's 10-1 as we head to the top of the 7th inning. All right, folks, we are so very thankful. The hospitality here at Glendale, the Booster Club, they've been fantastic. I think it's Stratton's Landing here, and this field, everything has been so very well handled that our presentation of this game by Kilo Gear, we want to thank the folks here at Glendale. And when we come out to play, especially the first time, it's hard because you don't know how well you're going to be able to get. We're going to so many different places, and I just want to give a shout out to the folks here at Glendale, Coach Julian, for all the hospitality. It's been fantastic. Appreciate it very much.
Leading off is number 18, Derek Wilson.
Derek Wilson to the plate. Here in the top of the 7th inning. This game got away from the Falcons in the fourth. Ball one when Bo Wilson seven hits in a row, and it's a strike. 1-1, and they scored the 5 runs there in the fourth. That's fouled back into the fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tell you, Mr. Shelton is looking every bit our player of the game for the Blue Jays. Derek Wilson, whew, he's hit the cover off the ball today too. And he's at the plate now, 2-2. He is 2 for 3 today right now as he's at the plate. Couple runs scored, 3 ribbies. This young man's done it pretty much the whole game. Grounded out to the shortstop. Wilson retired. Cam Gillespie coming to the plate. Gillespie has 2 hits, a triple and a single. He has scored both times. And it's ball 1 to Gillespie. That's in the dirt. 1-1. 2-0. Nice job there by Reed Jackson. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. It's fouled into the fence. We'll do it again, 2 and 2. Falcons with a half inning left here to do something. And that's in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gillespie. Jackson's pitched pretty well since coming into the game. Fastball on the ground. Tui taking it himself. That's 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home. 2 outs. Aiden Nicholson to the plate. Two RBIs, 2 runs scored for Nicholson on 2 singles. And that is ball 1. Curveball, smoked back up the middle for a 2-out single. And Mr. Nicholson has a 3-hit game. Max Otte going to come run for the pitcher, Nicholson, as he is the pitcher of record.
Courtesy runner number 5, Max Otte. At the plate, number 17, Owen Shelton.
Owen Shelton now to the plate. Otte at first. Steps off, doesn't throw. 13 hits, 10 runs, 1 error for the Blue Jays. And that is down the right field line. Toohey on his horse, but nobody's going to be able to get to it. The right fielder is Bo West. He's in right field now. He's playing way off the line and couldn't get to it. Curveball. Oh, and 2 to Shelton. Stepped off. Everybody hanging in pretty good. And a swing and a miss for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. 10-1 Blue Jays. All right, folks. Our game that we actually have tonight's game. Yeah. Presented by Kilo Gear. The next evolution in micro-weighted training. Doctor-designed apparel that helps you build strength, burn more calories, and boost performance just by wearing it. Build strength in every move. Go to kilogear.com. Use the Y.B.M code YBM10 to get 10% off. Want to thank my staff here with Red Earth Productions. My director, engineer, Drew Klutz, doing a great job, keeping everything working, moving, doing. Lauren Klutz in there, giving you all the pictures, keeping us all up to date. I can't do it without my staff. My name's Brian French. I'm the executive producer of Youth Baseball Midwest, and we sure do appreciate you being here and enjoying the ball game here. A little chilly, but we're getting through it. Everybody's hanging in pretty good. Glendale with one last chance, going to be led off by Caden Toohey. It's the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Toohey, West, and we'll see who is going to, if somebody hits for Biggers. Who's going to hit for Biggers there? Somebody's got a bat, 26 looks like. And that's ball 1. Nicholson out for the 7th here. One ball, one strike. Time is called. Toohey steps out, gets back in. One ball, one strike. Fouled back out of play. 1 and 2. To a line pass to diving Gillespie. Leadoff single.
Batting number 1, Bo West.
These Falcons sure don't give up. We're going to get, looks like maybe a pinch runner for Tui. Coach is looking at the card. We'll see who he's going to get here. Got somebody taking off a hoodie. Said, Coach, I got to take my hoodie off, man. It's cold out there. It's number 8, looks like. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Is that 6? Yep, 6. Stack. Beckett Stack is at first base now. Bo West, who started the game on the bump, is at the plate, takes ball 1. If you remember, West, he didn't pitch that bad till he was pitching pretty well. And that 4th inning, it got him. 2-0. So the leadoff single, and now he's 2-0 to West. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Little flare. Pauling to it, making the catch for out number 1 at second base. So we have number 26, Jacob Rohr, to the plate. Hitting for Grayson Biggers. Blue said he went. That's strike 1. Ball's away from the catcher. Stack heads to second base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tipped into the glove. That's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Rohr. And that is foul tipped into the glove again. That is strike 3, and that is 2 outs.
Number 18, Colin Roach.
To the top of the order, Colin Roach, who has singled twice. He's 2 for 3 at the top of the order. That's strike 1. That's a fastball, misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Roach. Down to their last out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Stack is at second base. Nicholson trying to finish this for Shelton. And that's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. finishing up the Red and Blue Festival here in Springfield, Missouri. Games were happening over at Ozark and Hillcrest. I think Parkview had some games, all those Springfield area schools, and Ozark. Kyle Julian is on deck. Swing and a miss. Roach is down, and that's the ball game. The Liberty Blue Jays finish on a high note after losing to Webb City. And that finishes it. Folks, we appreciate you being here and watching the game. Hey, that should finish out here. We're going to be heading back to our studios. Tune into the press box Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll keep you up to date on everything that's going on, preview the week to come, and 10-1 Blue Jays over the Falcons. Good night from Springfield, Missouri.